Hello, my dear friends. I would like to make a short video today, just reciting a poem that a very close friend of mine, who had passed away just recently, wrote. I think it was one of the last things he has written, or, he definitely knew he was going to the other side. He was a brother addict, for many years, but then he was my hero because he completely straightened out with a beautiful girl that he has met finally and settled down with in his life. And strikingly, unbelievably, amazingly, completely cleaned up and started his own rehabilitation clinic, Ibogaine Toronto Center. It was called. He was healing people with a South African plant, rehabilitating and changing people's lives for many years before he went back into, back into use after many years, and not even into hardcore use, or he never relapsed into, the heroin drug use or anything like that anymore, but he did obsess with his pharmaceuticals like dexedrine and benzodiazepines, and that is a fatal mix. And Matt was a guy who could handle doses like a horse, which was scary. And at the age of 39, on December the 24th, 2017, just a few months ago, he had passed away of a heart attack. Now, I will bring up his poem that his girlfriend has found. And this is what he has written. So bear with me, please. He was an incredible writer. The only tears my grave will witness will be from the dew at dawn in morning stillness. Dragging my listless body through the cemetery, I begin to compose my obituary. Fascinated about the prospect of death, I immerse myself in its depth and contemplate my last breath. Impose my bleak outlook into my notebook. Only one look would get me off the hook. I try to silence the noise of an angelic voice. A benevolent force implores me to take me a new choice. But my sick mind frame creates a sinister game, tempts me with demented glare. I pondered the nefarious dare. I'm torn from the where, the pain I can't bear. Why should I care? It's a devilish snare. Find exhilaration in my salvation, maddening emancipation from the morbid plight. Yearn from ascension to a mystical height. Rays of dark light illuminate my blind sight. Along abandon the flight. My spirit is ready to take flight. My inner demons have no valid reasons to look for redemption. The expectation to find comprehension in the solace of confession. With all the deception, pervasive pretension, all my attention, I still focused on regression. Black contours of shadowy images silence all momentary commentary. Morbid stillness evokes a grave dimness. When I get lost in my reverie, it fortifies my bravery. As time elapses, my resolve never collapses. A loop around my neck, besides the graveyard deck. O Hallows Eve will make you believe that sickness is contagious, a death wish audacious. Life is filled with heresy, obvious, devious, jealousy. You will tend to agree with my decree that life makes no sense, so stop your pretense. Extinguish the fire, it's a childish desire. Dreams only conspire to hang on a wire. I sift through the twisted lies, rent apart religious ties, snuff out prayers with my cries, rejoice when my devotion dies. I walk to the beat of my own drum, hopeless, restless, my steps echo with silent hum. Wounded and scared, broken and barred from all that is holy, it all stems from folly. All my bravety cancels any levity, awaiting the biblical reckoning, in a life full of suffering, devious mystery, born in ancient history. I thrive in resistance between hellish planes of existence, reject empty promises of assistance, buried in rock solid persistence, bury my will in abyss of despair. Hurry, lest my morbid mindset seeks repair. Demonic silhouettes tempt me with sinister bets. As the sun descends and sets, I'm obligate to pay my debts. My feeling repressed, I'm fatigued and depressed. You can tell my sneer by my sarcastic jeer that I hold no fear about the end that's near. Dark force so dear, entice me to hear an exit tragedy that will end in tragedy. I'm ready and willing. I stop believing in love and compassion. I dwell in dispassion. Bloody visions of my demise, nightmares tingled by my sinful vice. I uphold my value of self-destruction by immersing myself in vile seduction. Haunted by restlessness, self-disapproval, here comes the tribunal. Where is the buffer? I'm condemned to suffer. Stony silence, I use it for guidance. Choose the right spot for my body to rot. And then Matt died. And you know what? I am going to be his hero. And I'm going to change my lifestyle. And I'm going to believe in everything. And I will believe in compassion and love. And I'll never stop. I love you.